Now, everyone should know when everything is due, which assignment, when tests, when quizzes are due. If you cannot make any deadlines, you have to tell me within the first like from now till the beginning of the course, because there's a whole week before the course starts. So email me saying, oh, so on, on this date, so and so, for whatever reason, you cannot submit it, and then it's up to me then to decide, well, what to do. And it has to be a legitimate reason. If you're going to the beach that day, or if you're on vacation, or if you're traveling, whatever, that's not a legitimate excuse. This course is to be treated as your full time course that you are expected to attend and submit everything. So if you're like, oh, at the airport and you're flying, I'm sorry, that's not a travel has never been a legitimate excuse. And I've had those issues because I've been teaching this for 5 years. Every year actually, this always happens. Students are always, oh, I'm traveling, blah 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 blah. If you can't submit it, you get a zero because that's not a legitimate excuse for missing an assignment or deadline or due date. So be very careful with that. Term work, okay, please check your course on it. We'll get into that. To remain enrolled in this course, you must submit assignments for assessment, evaluation, and feedback on a regular basis. Otherwise, you may be advised to withdraw from the course to avoid a failing mark on your transcript. Important. So if you are regularly not submitting, you might be de-enrolled. I forget exactly how long they wait for them to do this, but they just check to see if you've ever logged in and submitted work. The link to access Brightspace is here. Take the time to review the introduction module that you have been enrolled in to learn all about how Brightspace works. So if this is the first time you're using Brightspace, then I recommend you looking at these resources. Otherwise, if you used Brightspace before, hopefully you know how to submit assignments and upload documents and whatnot. After logging in, you will be at your TDSB Brightspace, and you should then click and go to the math course. The minibar is a white strip that is always visible at the very top of each Brightspace space. On the minibar, you will find links to my home and select the course drop-down menu. So hopefully, if you need help with this, I would recommend letting me know and just clicking on this link here. It will teach you how to use Brightspace, or ask a family or friend, or if you know anyone. All right, so each course homepage is framed around a navigation bar. I'll show you ours in a bit. So I think I'm going to skip this because I'll just go show you exactly where ours is. Zoom meeting. So most of you who are able to join the Zoom meeting, you know how to do this. But if you weren't able to, I'll show you where the link for the Zoom meeting is. The content page is where the actual course is. This is important. So all my notes, my lessons, my recordings will be under the content section. So that's where you should be going daily. Every time you log in, you check the announcements page, check to see if there's any new announcement. I will be posting an announcement every single day just to kind of review what is expected of you for that day and try my best to put in the due dates of like what assignment is due that day. All right, please note, content. That's fine. Table of news, content. Announcements. This is where announcements are made. Every course has assignments, and usually do every day. Yeah, that's true. Assignment tool. We'll get into that. Oh, grades. Yeah, click on grades to check your work to see, how well you did on certain assignments and quizzes. Student support. This is important. If you have any questions or having difficulties with the course material, please contact your teacher first or email me first. You will find answers to many questions in the student handbook. Answers to frequent questions are on the FAQ page on our website. The link is there. Email specific questions to eSummer Central Office email. So this is your main email that you will be emailing. If you have any technical issues, email elearning@tdsp.on.ca. If you have any issues at all logging in or accessing anything or whatever account issues, this you email elearning. If you have any technical difficulties with Brightspace, please contact. So if you have Brightspace issues, then you email this, either call this number or email helpdesk@d2l.com. If you're unable to log in, please email elearning@tdsp.on.ca. So these are the two main emails that you will be emailing if you have any issues. Important dates. So end of term 1, August 8th, 2025. So August 8th. What does that mean? That's kind of like, you could say, actually, you know what? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Full disclosure date, I know what that means. That means that after this point in time, August 19th, if you do not drop the course, your mark will remain on your transcript. So that is the last day to drop the course without having the mark on your transcript. Final evaluation, that's probably like the exam or, what we're going to do. That's going to be August 20th. And let's see. Before I get into questions, I'm going to show you now our navigation bar. So this is our course, eSummer MBF 3CE-20, August 2025. I put the content button as the second button, Zoom button here, grades here, assignments here, quizzes here. So try to organize it in such a way that's easy for you. The announcement section is right here. So this is the welcome message. Every day you'll have a new announcement. So far I've only done one announcement here. And here is where the Zoom meeting link is. If you cannot find the Zoom and click on this button for whatever reason, I've also posted the link right over here. So, hopefully you guys can see that. Second thing, course outline is here. If you want to check out the course outline, which I recommend you should check every day. And the course orientation slides, which is the slides that I'm showing you right here. That's these slides here. That's here. So the right over here, course information, course outline, course slides. At this point, I'm going to show you the course outline. Student handbook. Here's the course outline. Course outline, and let's go. Zoom in a little bit. So that's my name. This is the e-learning at TDSB. If you have an issue, this is my email. But you should be emailing the Brightspace email. And in case you're not sure, there's an email button here that looks like an envelope. You can click on that, and you can email me using that. The handbook is here. So for us, I've decided to have 2 hours, 1 hour at 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day, Monday to Friday, as drop-in office hours. What that means is I'm going to be available here online on Zoom, whether you guys are here or not, and I'm going to be just sitting around, I guess probably marking or doing some other work. And if any students show up, they are free to ask me any questions that they will have. So if you have any questions about the material, like how to, let's say if we're talking about, quadratics, need help with quadratics, this is the way, this is the time to come in and ask questions. It's a Q&A time. Then the actual lesson will be from 9 to 10. At this time, I'll try not to take too many questions. I might take a few, but the main purpose is for me to teach you a lesson or concepts for 1 hour. So this part will be recorded. So from 9 to 10 every single day is the actual lesson tutorial where I teach you the material. Full disclaimer, I should mention that I will not be able to teach the whole course to you because the whole course takes 110 hours. I don't have 110 hours. I get 1 hour a day for 18 days, roughly. That's 18 hours. That's like, I don't know, less than 20%. So there's no way I can teach you the whole course in that much time. So I will pick and choose certain concepts to teach you. The rest is all up to you. I would say 90% of this course, if not more, is asynchronous, meaning it's all up to you. It's your responsibility as a student to go through the notes, go through the guides, go through all the resources I've given you, and learn the material by yourself. I'm only here to help you and assist you in these two formats, the drop-in office hours and the tutorial. Okay, so hopefully you guys understand that. Second, you can email me. Obviously, if there's issues, emergency, whatever, email me. Just be mindful that I will not be checking my email at like 10 p.m. or like 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. Like, it's usually like within the day. I would say, let's say from, 8 to let's say 3. Just give you a, roughly standard day. That's kind of best time to email. Otherwise, expect the response the next day. So just understand that if you are emailing me, you may not get a response right away, especially if you're emailing me outside those hours. Prerequisite, you should have done grade 10 math. This is important. The breakdown for your mark is based upon these metrics. So there's knowledge and understanding, which is worth 21% of your overall mark. Thinking and inquiry, which is 17. Communication is 11. Application is 21. And then culminating, which is the final quote-unquote exam. This is going to be a culminating project. It's going to be worth 30%. So your term work is 70, and then the culminating is worth 30%. I mean, you're all in grade 11, so I'm sure you've seen these before. Learning skills. So on your report card, you will be evaluated on your responsibility, organization, independent work, collaboration, initiative, self-regulation, and you'll be given either a mark of E, G, S, or N. We went over academic honesty, we went over artificial intelligence, code of conduct. We went over your school expectations, accommodations. Students responsible for submitting work. Yeah, no, I went over that. Okay, here we go. Important things. This is the important part. So midterm marks will be given out, I believe, on August 12th. So I will have to finish the marks by August 7th, and then they get sent out August 12th. Last date to drop the course is August 19th. Your final evaluation, meaning you're accumulating, is 20th. And then your final mark will be finalized by the 21st. And I guess you get emailed on the 25th. So that's when the course has already ended. This is the important part, evaluation dates. Unit 1, Geometry and Trigonometry. So July 28th is our very first day. So everyone hopefully is logging in on July 28th and doing these three sections, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. There's nothing due on the first day. But July 29th, on the second day, you will be learning 1.4, and you have 2 quizzes due, Quiz 1 and Quiz 2. And those are all posted on Brightspace. So on July 30th, you will be learning this lesson, and this quiz is going to be due, and so on. So you just got to look at that. Just understand that sometimes you have a summative task, closes at 11:59 p.m. Be very mindful of the deadline, because once the Dropbox is closed, you cannot access, you cannot submit. It's a 0. You have, so on August 5th, you have a quiz 5, you have assignment 1, quiz 6, summative task again, unit 7, 8, so and so on. So just check the course outline for due dates. That's what your main thing. That's what you should be doing. And August 21st is essentially the course is over essentially that day, because August 20th is your common activity and is due at, I'm going to double check if that's 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. I'm going to double check that exact time when it closes. But yes, it's due on the 20th. So that is the final date. The 21st is just to come back and see your mark. And if you have any questions, okay. So that's the course outline. I think that's everything I wanted to go over for the orientation. At this point, I will get into Q&A. Okay. So the floor is yours. What's the question? Yes, go ahead. So the first day of class is actually July 28th. So July 28th. See, first date, July 28th. That's a Monday. So Monday, what was my calendar? Just double checking that's a Monday, right? Yeah, it's a Monday. So next week, Monday, we're starting. And if you have another course, yes, you will be missing some class, but it's recorded. So you just come back at your own time, whenever you can, in the evening, morning, night, I don't know, whatever your schedule is. Just watch the 1-hour lecture, okay? That's it. And then make sure you are submitting the quizzes, though. That's important. That has to be on time. Yep. Yep. Well, I'm just giving you an understanding. I'm not giving you, like, when I went to give you the hours, it's just like a normal course is 110 hours. And realistically, it's impossible for me to cover 110 hours in, let's say, 20 hours. I mean, it's actually less if you really think about it. I think it's, if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually the numbers are here, 19. Actually, the course is over here, 17. So really, it's only 17. So that's 17 hours, right? And yeah, no, it's impossible for me to teach you the whole course in that time. So I'm picking and choosing what to teach you. The rest is up to you. Okay? Because it's asynchronous. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yep.